Hi guys and welcome back to Workers Resources. I'm Ribs32. So last time we set up the meat production in this facility, and I've since done some testing, and I can actually refrigerated wagons with the cargo train. And previously, I have tested this, and it wasn't working last time. It must have been changed in an update, and I had not noticed in the update notes. So I should really pay more attention to that. So with that in mind, what we need to do today, we need to do a couple of things. I'll just turn the hub on, and we've got a cash flow situation which we're aware of, and we need to get ourselves out of this. Now I have a plan for this, and I think it's definitely possible. Also want to sort out the refrigeration in this area so that we are just delivering meat here. We don't need to process it, so we can probably get rid of a couple of these buildings, which will put more workers into other areas, which will be fine. So what I want to do before we do that is let's find the train. So we're probably better off jumping over here. And if we come to, where are you? Station? There you go. We just grab the vehicle here. Whereabouts are you? You're about to get there. Okay, not a problem. We want to send the vehicle all the way over to the depot. Let's get out of the center of the screen, which is just over here. If we come on into the town, and we're going to send it into the depot, and I'm probably going to need to link this bit of track here, but we can do that. Also, we're going to build in dollars today. I'm expecting we're going to run out of cash and probably have to take a loan to get what we want done today. There we go. So that train will go to the depot at some stage. But to get our cash flow going, what we're going to do is we're just going to sell crude oil, but we need to sell it in bulk. Now, I've just jumped to this area of the map because if we look here, we've got a lot of oil dotted around, and it's quite conveniently close to a power source here. So what we do need to do is get that set up. But something I want to look into, where is our fire station? Is that you? No, that's the slaughterhouse. The fire station is in the town somewhere. Are you over here? You are. So probably not going to be able to get the fire station over to them. So we may need to move a fire station in this area in the future. But for right now, needs and musts. And what we need to do is get some oil set up. And we're just going to transport crude oil. And it's going to be in this area. Now, we've got a couple of mods. And I want to shift as much as we can, as quickly as we can. So I don't want the train to be reloading, so we're going to really pump this. Reloading? Yeah, we don't want the train to be waiting to be loaded is what I'm trying to say. They're not reloading. So what I want to look for is the production line. No, oil? Oil? Pumping station? Okay. No, I can't see that. Show all. Let's have a look. Where are you? There you are. Cool. So we want some oil wells. So we want to look around here and see what we've got. Now, there's not a lot in this area. I mean, there's enough to utilise, but it's a bit too far from the town, I'm feeling. Yeah. Okay, cool. We've got a nice big sort of area here. And let's just get ourselves, let's zoom in a little bit. And I'm not too concerned about the quality at this moment, but I will be in the future. That gives us about 3 chevrons on either side. So if we go like this, 3, so I'm thinking 7 of these. About 3, there we go. Place you, let's get you in here, and I'm building in dollars. Panic then. And we're getting over into the rich stuff here, so let's put another one in about here. 3. Get 3 chevrons. That should be enough. 3, not quite, so we're not being the most efficient. There we go, cool. So that's 7. No, that's 6. So one more in about here. There we go, lovely, cool. Now what I want to do is I want to link these up to some pumping stations. We're going to need power over here. It shouldn't be too much of a problem. Let's get some pumping stations set up and work these in. So I'm going to use the 3 to 1 here. And we can get ones just set up. We're probably going to need another one to get it to some sort of depot. So if we can put you into here, we're going to use 3 to 1. So you're there. And we get you in about... Is that the right way? Just zoom in. Yeah, it is the right way. So we get you into here. There we go. That should work. And we could always put another one. Yeah, maybe we will do that. We'll just put another one in this area here. There we go. So let's plumb all these in. And we're going to pull you into this section. You over here. No? Green. hill causing issues. Okay, well, we'll go up a little bit then. And we'll pull you into there like so. And can we bring you all the way over? Too long. Too long? Too... Okay, well, then we need to move this. Definitely too long. Yeah, you do. Sure you're too long? Oh, okay. No, 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 into this one. No, you're not too long. Okay, that was interesting. Saying that. We can pull you straight into here. You into this one. Plumb all this in like so. Oh, okay. So, that should work, shouldn't it? Let's plumb everything into you. There we go. No. Why are you not letting me go into the back? There should be... That's interesting. Where's the... Is there already a pipe in it? Why have you only got two? That's really weird. I wonder if that's because the ground's too high? Because it's not wanting to go into there at all. What have I done there? That's strange. Okay, right. Well, let's... I know we're burning cash here, but... Okay, well, now you're back. Or is that because maybe we put another pipeline too close to you? That could be the... That could be it. Okay, well, that's not a problem. We've resolved it now. Oh, interesting. That makes sense, I guess. We'd block it. So you wouldn't be able to put it in there. And then let's zoom out a little bit and get you over here. Too long? Are you really? I don't think you are, because the other one goes further. There we go. Okay. We're getting these all set up now. So, and then you into here. Lovely. Now what I'm going to need to ship this, we're going to need a train station and some sort of storage. Now, in the future, we can ship this out and process it and turn it into fuel. But for the moment, because we're in a bit of a financial pickle, what I do want to do is just place you like so. There we go, lovely. Get you plumbed into here. Cool, and the outs, I've got an output here and output there. Could have positioned that better, but we haven't. Fuel offloading and reloading. Somewhere where I could just place you would be perfect. Maybe about... Yeah, there we go. Awesome. Oh, done it again. Okay, well, I don't want to waste the money or... Yeah, actually, let's waste it. See you, goodbye. Right, let's pay attention to our inputs now. So we want the inputs on this side. Like so. There we go. Okay. And then we won't have to replace that. That is done. We'll jiggle this around possibly, or we could just ship everything into our refinery by train. That's definitely an option. And now we want to get some tracks set up. So what I want is I want a really good length on here. We may even... Yeah, that's loads of length. That's going to give us a good train on there. And then just a signal in here. Awesome. And that is all we're going to need here. And what I'm planning on doing is we're going to have the longest train we can. And we want to fill it as quick as we can. Now, what I'm not sure of, and I don't know, maybe someone can let me know in the comments. If I put a pumping station in here, will it refuel the train quicker? That is something I'm not sure of. Because it looks like, by looking on this, it looks like it has all the pumping equipment on here to unload and reload. That's something I'm curious of, is can we unload, reload quicker with a pumping station in between? I could test it in between, or maybe we'll come and check on it later in the episode. But before we do that, what we want to get set up is not high voltage. We want to get some power set up in here. Now, can we get what? Is that everyone? Oh, that's perfect. Okay. So we're going to have to jimmy. Let's just... Now, I'm aware we could get a fire and lose all this, but for the moment, what I am more concerned about is... Can I get that one over there? I can't get all of them. Okay, well, that's not a problem. So what we'll do is we'll put one over here, and then one over here. That's fine. Then what we can do is we can put a medium switch in... Probably, I'll just twirl it around, maybe something like... Now, there's definitely work to be done here to tidy this up and make it a bit more, I guess, ergonomic, rather than... Because I've just thrown things in because it's more important at the moment to get the money coming in. Because you see, we've got 297, we're not making a lot of cash. And the plan with this is to get the cash coming in, or to start it, and... We're also going to amend that train and have that make us some more money as well. That is the infrastructure all set up here. I don't think we're going to need to change anything. Everyone should have power. Let's just double check. Yeah, power stopped. Click that reason building is about power. Oh, I thought you could get this. Okay, well then we're going to have to move you. Yeah, and let's just get the power lines up and sort this out as well. You to here. Okay, cool. So you've got to be in a different place. That's a better place. I want to be able to get the best production out of here. And then you want to there we go. So that should be everybody with power. Have you got power? Engines are currently operate without issues. Lovely. You see there's plenty of oil coming in really fast. Now we need to have a look at a train and what we're going to get here. So if we just jump to the depot, which is just here. Before we do that, this is where we're going to probably have to take a loan out, because this bad boy, I know it's got resources on it, but I'm just going to sell them anyway. Can we select? Well, no, we can't. Okay, let's just see if we can select multiple carriages, and we can't. We're going to sell these. Now, I'm going to change. I'm also considering changing the units on this, but I don't think I will do. What we're going to do is we're just going to go straight for cargo and box cars. No, allied refrigeration. We're going to go for the maximum we can have. Too many. There we go. That was a waste of cash. Awesome. So nice trains ready to go. It wants to pick up meat in this area. I probably should have deleted those, but it's not going to be able to pick them up. It's not going to wait until it's unloaded, and then it's going to unload 100%. Now we're going to send the train off. And there's a few things we need to do with the forklifts at the other end, but once I get this oil train up and running, and then we'll do that. Now we've got a nice, lovely, long. I like these models. That's a good length. So if we can fill that up, offload whatever we can at the other station, and then sell it, that's going to give us a good income as well. So now let's have a look at how we're going to do our oil transportation. Now, I want the cheapest train, and it's one of the fastest, so that's going to come in handy. So that's 120 kilometers an hour, 108,000. That's not cheap. Cargo. So now we want to go for oil. That holds 60 tons. You hold 120. How much are you? 32. Can we can't quite get a full one. And we are going up at the moment. Let's see if we can get the full unit on here, because this would be really helpful. And I don't think we are. Can we buy it? Can we get in US dollars? Just a cement truck. Okay. Maybe we do run it. We're going to run this with 5, just because if I can avoid borrowing money, I am up for that. So now let's jump back over to where our depot is going to be, which is all the way over here. And we want you to go to here, load 100% of everything, and then we're going to go to our customs yard. Now, we may need to do some work in this area, but we are a bit short on cash at the moment, so we shall wait and see what we're going to do with that. Before we do that, I just need to we need to sort out a few units on it and get them set up. Look at this train here. Lovely. Nice. Another nice big long one. Now this one's going to go faster than the other one, so it will get held up by the slower cargo trains, but when it's got clear track, it's going to power on through. And the extra speed, I'm hoping, will make up for the one less unit than I wanted to put on it. We are down to our last 20,000, so now I want to just have a look at, as this train gets going, how we can optimise what we've just put in. So if we jump over to the farm town, which is over here, still not come up with a name for this yet. I'm thinking like Farmville, stuff it. Yeah, we're going to have Farmville. Just because it's the Farmville. So we'll rename this now. No, I don't want the agriculture building. I want the town name. Yeah, so we rename. But if I click on rename, it's like build behind it. So get off something. Rename. It's going to be Farmville, just so we've got a reference point here. There we go. Farmville's up and running. Named. And we can always name the other section as something different. So what I wanted to do over here was, are you the guys that are doing warehouse? Yeah, you are. So we don't need, let's just redo this. So I just want you to go from our food depot to the cargo station, and you're just going to load and unload. And that'll be good for that train when it makes it over here. Hopefully the train's running okay. Oh, hello. What's happened here? Because we've got another train along the route. I'm hoping so. Yeah, it's there. As we can just see it go. Okay, cool. That also highlights an issue which I hadn't seen before. That signal isn't working. I think what we need to do is we remove this signal from here and we just drop the other one back to about there. That'll just allow the train to get the weight and keep this section of track free. Awesome. Yep, we can see the food rocking up now. So there's going to be a little bit of a delay while the trains sort of unpick themselves. No, if I was going to put signals on it, I would need to go. I'm going to put another signal in it. Wise? No, it's not wise. We're going to have to let the trains clear themselves. I was thinking of putting another one here so we could 2 trains queue. No, that could still work actually, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to try it, and if it causes me issues, just because I don't want to block the steel, because money is of great importance at the moment. What? On the wrong side of the road, my friend? No, you're on the right side of the road. Okay, cool. No, right. What I want to do over in our town here is we have got some refrigeration trucks. I don't think we're going to be able to buy any trucks. We've got a couple of refrigeration trucks here, and you no longer need to go to the customs house. Look. Okay, well, I didn't mean to do that. We've done it. I'm meant to get rid of this line here. I need 2 stops. So we're going to send him to our food halls, shopping centres, should I say? Where's the other shopping centres? You're one. And then you're not one. You must be one there as well. Okay, cool. And we're going to tell him to unload everything. I don't want him to be... We get rid of the customs house. I don't want it to be waiting until unloaded. Just unload what it can. Wait until loaded. Then you're going to come back here and to hit. Each storage load. We need to load at the storages and unload at the shopping centres. Correct, yeah. Otherwise, we'll just end up paying for everything, and that's going to bankrupt us even more. Load 100% of anything. Yeah. Now this guy should be happy to go along with life, and that's going to get us some meat going in. Another change I wanted to make, so this is all about optimization today, is I want to grab, let's see, yeah, which one is the train with the food? That must be you. Okay, cool. So what I also want to do is, because we're going to have, once we get rid of our livestock storage and our slaughterhouse here, we're going to end up with additional forklifts. So what we can also do is we can bring food into here as well, and we can drop you off there. Load, unload is what we want you to do, and there we go. And we'll keep an eye. I'll keep an eye on this in between episodes, and we'll see how that works. This is going to bring food into our food and booze to our people. Are you set up to do this? No, I want to limit mounts on our, well, this warehouse specifically, and we just want alcohol. We just want it to go 50-50 with alcohol and booze. And there's going to be a little bit of a spillover while we fill this up before it gets to the warehouse, where we're going to be filling this up, so we won't be making as much money, but hopefully with our oil train we're going to be able to ride that out, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. What I also want to do while we're here is you, yes, and you, yes. Now I'm hoping the extra workers that are no longer working here, they're going to spill over onto you. Stay, or are you going to disappear? Disappear. Cool. I'm hoping the extra workers that are in this area, they're going to spill onto the trains, which are going to, well, you already look, we've got 64 people there, which are going to head to our mines and to the steelworks, which in itself, again, should help profit. So this all should, like, kind of feed into each other. How do we know what the maximum number of people on the station? Because that is a lot of people. All kind of stood in mid-motion. Okay, we're up to 76, so hopefully, you know, this might even be a bit more of a benefit than we've realised with all the people coming over here. How are people doing? Working with the hospital, few without jobs. Fine, as long as we can get a train in here soon. I can hear one coming. Right. So before we do that, let's look at these guys. cargo station, meat storage, perfect. If we need to, we can fit another one in, which is fine. Trade station, warehouse, awesome. So that's going to just make sure you were set up to carry whatever you needed. Yeah, so you'll take anything. Don't want you to unload. We'll unload everything. Yep. Don't want you to unload. Just load. Warehouse. Yep. Cool. That should hopefully drop everything off, and we could look at maybe. Can we afford? Wondering if we set up delivering food to our. Yeah, I think we should set up food and deliver that to our supermarkets. Now we do have a bit of money. Do we take? I think we do. Who holds the most food? It'd be nice to just do a similar thing with one truck and see how that goes. I like the look of you, but you're pricey. 6.5 tons of food. 6 tons of food. No. What else we got here? Nothing massive. So I think 6 tons of food is enough. So we're going to get one of you. And how much booze? We'll do the same. One for food, one for booze. Then we should be fine. So let's just minimise this. Set up a route here. And we want you come to our warehouse. Go to our shopping centre. Back to the warehouse. To the other shopping centre here. Back to the warehouse. The other shopping centre there. And that should be you happy as Larry. I'm not going to tell it. I'm not going to ask it to pick up anything specific at the moment. We may have to go in and change that in the future. At the moment, I think that will be fine. We're going to do something similar with this chap, except he's going to the pubs. So there's a pub here for you. I can't remember if we already set this set a booze one up, but I don't think we did. So leave as is. Another pub. There's a pub. Back to the warehouse. Pubs. You're a pub. Cool. And that should be fine there. And we'll set you off. Now hopefully, now this is going to come quite good. We have got a bit of extra space in here now if we do want to add a few more amenities. Everyone happy. Person come up, go for a walk. Let's just see how many people will get on this train that come here. This is the coal iron shuttle, so if we can get a really good load on this, it'd be amazing. 60, 70 people would be perfect. I see we've got people on different sides of the platform, doesn't matter. Okay, we've got 60 people, that is a lot better. We might see things just sort of pick up a little bit, so while we're just waiting for stuff to settle down, a little look and poke around. Oh, we got a fire somewhere, okay, there goes, oh, is that a bus? You're a bus. Cool. We've got plenty going on here. It looks like yep, our power station is working lovely. Plenty of coal in storage. How many people have got in the mine? We've got no one in the mine, but the output is full, and that tends to happen. No one in our processing plant, but we've got our output and everything is full. What are we doing in the iron world? Loads of workers up in the iron world. Processing away like nobody's business. Our storage is pretty full, so we could look at some stage, when we get a bit more money coming in, how we're going to shift the iron. I am kind of leaning towards stopping export using this coal in this area, and setting up another coal mine and shipping that into the steelworks by train, just so that every now and what I've had to do, finish my sentences today, is import raw coal from here. It's the cheaper option, just to make sure that I never run out of power. Essentially, is if this runs dry, the power station stops, which crashes our whole system, and that's the end of everything in the world. It's, well, not quite, that's an exaggeration, but the end of us. Okay, we're also selling our excess iron as well. So it doesn't bring in a lot, but it's more of a way to clear the train. Let's have a look. Problem? I'll get somewhere. I'll get to here. Why not? I don't see an issue. Anyone else see the issue? Oh, is it because it hasn't put a loading bay? Do they have loading bays on them? A loading bay on you? Comrade bar drinks. No. Okay. So who are you? You're pub 4. Let's remove that. Now he's happy. Strange. Okay. We may need to move that pub. A bit of cash coming in there, that's good. Right, so now I think that's everything that I wanted to do. A bit of a shorter episode, but it's more about just getting the economy up and running, which I think this will do. So I'm going to let the game run, but just before we do that, let's have a look, see where we are financially. So we look at this month, we can look at our export of resources. So to date, we're 30,000 alcohol, 20,000 food, 9,000 steel, a couple of grand iron, 8,000 power. We're like 2/3 of the way through, so that power is probably going to hit about 10, 11. Iron, we might get 4 if we can get another trip in with the train. Exports of resources, so food's up at 5,000, meat's 3,000, alcohol's only about 464. So they're the ones I want to keep an eye on for next time, and to see the increase of our exports. So I estimate that we need this roughly. We're looking here. So what have we spent? We spent 3. Oh, we're already we're in profit for this year. So we've spent here. Oh, we have sold some vehicles. So if we're at 420. We've spent. So yeah, we would be in profit. Interesting. But I just added the vehicles to this because that's not going to be there. Probably add it to that, isn't it? So that'd be 320. So yeah, we made about 40,000. So if we can get the oil coming in, if we can get 20 or 30,000 a month from that, or even 2 jet trips in a month, we might be able to push this up to about 110, 120,000 on our exports, which is where I want to be sitting. Should make us more money, and we've got the meat to come in on that, so we should see the meat really increase on here as well. So that's what we'll look at the beginning of the next episode. Hopefully we can get this money up, otherwise we will have to take a loan out. I thought we may have to today, but we managed to squeeze it in, which is perfect. So it's kind of make or break for us. So if you enjoyed the video, guys, hit that thumbs up button, comment below. I appreciate the support. We've had a lot of support in this series. I really like it, and it's a great help. It lets me know that people enjoy this. And don't forget to, of course, subscribe to the channel. Alright guys, take care. Ciao.